Hello, my dear apprentices. In this video, I'm going to help you find how to find the fraction of a set. And I'm going to show it to you in two different forms. Okay, let's begin. So as you can see, this is a multiplication. And in this multiplication, we have a fraction, which is 5/5. How much is 5/5 of 18? Okay, so we're going to set up our problem right away. We're going to write, it's going to be a multiplication. Again, that's going to be 18 times will be um, times the 5, which is the numerator. And the only denominator we have is 12, which is 12 times the 1 that is under the 18. And that, my friends, allows us to get a division, which is we're going to multiply 5 times 8 equals 40. So we carry 4 over. And 5 times 1 equals 5 plus 4 equals 9. That will be 90 altogether. Okay, and now we have a fraction, which is a division at the same time, 90 divided by 12. Notice that on the opposite way, we're going to show the same thing. It's going to be the same scenario, except that on this one, the goal is to to simplify before we continue to solve the problem. Let me demonstrate to you. So there it is, 18 times 5, and the denominator is 12. Now, in this case, you're going to look at two numbers. In this case, we're going to look at 18. Let me highlight those numbers. Let's look at 12. So notice that with 12, it can be divided by 2, can be divided by 3, it can be divided by 4. So the 12 here can be divided by 3 digits, by 3 numbers. The 18 can be divided by 2 because 2 times 9 equals 18. Can be divided by 3, which is 3 times 6 equals 18. And can it be divided by 4? No, no. So I believe that the best bet is to divide those two by 3. So we're going to we're going to open parentheses here so you can see clearly where is this happening. So that's going to be, we decided that 18 can be divided by 3 and 12 can also be divided by 3. Okay. Okay. Once that is done, then what we do is continue on the bottom and say, okay, what is 18 divided by 3? The answer is 6. 6 times 3 equals 6 times 3 equals 18, right? So that will be 8. And the denominator will be 12 divided by 3, and the answer will be 4, because 4 times 3 equals 12. Now, remember, we'll still have to multiply that times the number 5, because the number 5 has not been changed or utilized. So notice what's going to happen here. In this division, in this solution, in this strategy, this area, let me get a shape. Before we get to the answer, we divide to reduce the size of the numbers. On the second one, we do not reduce, we reduce at the end, which is a larger division. As we continue on this one, on the right hand side, you know that 6 times 5 equals 30, and that's going to be divided by 4, which is the denominator, and that should equal 4 goes into 30 how many times? Well, it goes into it 4 times 5 equals 20. How 4 times 7 equals 28. So it goes into it 7 times. Okay, and that will be 28. 28 subtracted from 30, then it gives you 2 as the remainder, 2/4. So that will be the solution for that one. Notice that that division here, this division is very small compared to this division here. Now we got to solve the division on the right hand side, and it should give us the same number. It should yield the same number, but it's, if you're not used to this long division, then you are going to struggle. So the 12 goes into the 9. It goes into it how many times? Well, 12 times 5 equals 60. 12 times 6 equals 72. And 12 times 7, okay, let's see, 12 times 7. Let us try 7. Okay, so we're going to write 7. 7 times 3 equals 14. You carry 1 over. 7 times 1 equals 7 plus 1 equals 8. Okay? So the remainder will be 6. Okay? Now, this will be the answer for this one. And the answer will be 7 wholes, which is the same thing as the other strategy that we use. And we have a 6/12 as the fraction left. So here's 6 out of 12. Okay? Now, you're going to say these two numbers don't look alike. The answers don't look the same. Well, here's the reason why. We need to simplify the fraction 6/12. So in this case, both of those numbers can be divided by 6. And the answer will be, again, 7 stays intact. And 6 divided by 6 equals 1. And 12 divided by 6 equals 2. Okay? If you don't know how to simplify, don't worry. As long as you get this answer, which is the one that matters, and then we'll try simplification later on. Now, so this is what happens on this one. This is 2/4. So 2/4 is the same as 1/2. But we can divide this by 1, by 2 over 2, because 4 and 2 can be divided by 2. And the answer will be the same. 7 stays intact. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. And 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Okay, my friends, this is how you use two different strategies to find the fraction of a set. Signing out, your coach, Mr. Magno, that wishes you to become the best mathematicians that you can be.